Credit where credit's due. Aprilia India deserves all the praises for introducing us to a whole new breed of scooters. Back in 2016, when Aprilia first launched the SR150 in the Indian market, it was quite unlike anything else. And today, we have something special for you, for the scooter fans out there. Hello and welcome to Motoroids. This is Anand Pandey, and today we have the updated SR160 range and the updated SR125 with us. The updated SR160 has been priced at 1,17,000 ex-showroom Pune, while the SR125 that you see here is priced at 1,07,000 ex-showroom Pune. If you wish to own these scooters, if you wish to include these tasty looking scooters in your garage, you have to shell out 5,000 rupees and you can book one starting from today. Starting with the cosmetic changes first, up front, Aprilia has redesigned the whole front apron and you get to see a sharper style front apron now, and it looks sportier and more modern than before because all thanks to this new LED headlamp cluster with these LED DRLs. Previously, the Aprilia SRs used to come with a halogen setup, but now Aprilia has included a LED headlamp in the mix. So these headlamps should provide better illumination at night, but we'll be able to comment on that once we get it out for a test ride, out for a thorough review. Up front, you also get these 4 carbon fiber inserts on the front mudguard, and the Aprilia SR125 has a combined braking system up front, but you'll get ABS in the SR160 series. And what sets the Aprilia SR125 and the updated SR160 apart is just the engine, because there are basically virtually no cosmetic or mechanical differences between the two apart from the colorways and the engine. The second crucial update that we get to see in the updated Aprilia SR range is this digital instrument cluster, which shows a host of information including your normal readouts and a bunch of other stuff, including a RPM meter, mileage indication, average speed display, top speed display, numerical display of speed, digital fuel indication, 2 trip meters, odometer and time display, etc. The facelifted SR160 misses out on Bluetooth connectivity as a standard fitment, but when we asked Aprilia, they told us that if you go to any authorized dealer and if you pay 2,000 more, you can get the Bluetooth system fitment as an accessory. The styling has been thoroughly updated because, as you can see here, the single seat setup that we previously used to get with the SR160 and the SR125 has been replaced by this split seat setup. And even if you move at the rear end of the vehicle, of the gearless scooter, you get to see these neatly styled X-shaped tail lamps, which look a lot better than before. Now, to make it more practical than before, because Aprilia has been positioning the SR series ever since its inception as a sporty scooter, so to increase its overall practicality, Aprilia has made some changes inside the boot as well. As we get to see a boot light here and a USB charger as well. The underseat storage is around 11 liters, so we are not too sure about whether it can hold a full-size helmet or not, but chances are it probably won't. So you cannot store a lot of stuff inside the underseat storage of the Aprilia, but you get some knickknacks here and there to store your groceries, because this might be a sporty scooter, but you're bound to take it out on grocery shopping. What we see here right now, right alongside us, is the SR160 race, which also serves as the flagship model in the SR160 range. As you can see here, this gets RSGP or Aprilia's MotoGP Superbike inspired graphics up front, and the RSGP graphics are splattered all across the bodywork. So if you are a MotoGP enthusiast and you want to own an Aprilia but don't have the budget to go for a RSV4 but still want to let the people know that you are into MotoGP, this is the edition that is the way to go. Apart from the MotoGP inspired graphics, you also get to see these 4 carbon finished knuckle guards, which are also exclusive just to the race edition. And apart from these 4 knuckle guards, we also get to see these bright red colored alloys, which also lend it a sportier look as compared to its other variants. Even the Aprilia has also reworked the seat, because this retains the same split seat setup, but in the race edition you get these red inserts over here to give it a more sporty appeal as compared to the standard variants. So apart from the SR160 race that also serves as the flagship variant, we also have 2 other variants of the SR160, the SR160 base variant and the SR160 Carbon. Now this is the second variant that you might be interested in after the race variant. While we have already taken a good look at what the race edition is all about, let's take a good look at what this Carbon edition packs in. As you can see here, the front apron has a lot of 4 carbon fiber inserts. You get 4 carbon fiber inserts up front above these indicators, and there are 4 carbon fiber inserts surrounding the LED headlamp cluster as well. Now the reason why I'm saying faux is because they couldn't have actually gone ahead and covered it up in a lot of real carbon fiber, because that would have actually shot up the price to an astronomical margin. So these are all 4 units, and upfront you get to see ABS braking system, because the SR160 range comes equipped with ABS braking system, but the SR125 retains the combined braking system. Coming back to the changes that the Carbon edition has over the standard variant or over the race edition are these carbon fiber inserts on the side apron as well, on the side panel. So if you really love the best material known to the automobile world, this is the edition that you should be looking for. This is the variant that you should be looking for, apart from the base variant that we'll get to right now. The base variant, it retains the monotone colors with these 160 graphics and Aprilia badging over here. Now all the changes that we have discussed so far are all cosmetic, and they bear no resemblance on how the Aprilia SR160 or SR125 for that matter, how they will ride or perform out on the road, because there are virtually no changes made either to the mechanicals or to the engine department as well. The suspension setup is the same, the braking department is handled by the same rotors and the calipers, while the SR160 and SR125 also retain their respective engines as well. All the changes that we have discussed so far are all cosmetic ones, and Aprilia hasn't made any mechanical change whatsoever. So the SR160 and SR125 remain the same mechanically. So the SR160 still derives its power from a 160cc BS6 3-valve TEC EFI engine with 11 PS of power at 7,600 RPM and 11.6 Newton meters of torque at 6,000 RPM. Now the SR125 also retains the same powertrain as found on its previous iteration. Even the braking and the suspension department is the same, as you get to see a 220mm hydraulic dual caliper disc brake along with ABS in the SR160 variants, and the same 220mm hydraulic dual caliper disc in the SR125 with a combined braking system. Now the SR160 and SR125 also retain their broader tubeless tires with big 14-inch alloy wheels, which will definitely provide them with a motorcycle-like riding experience out on the streets. So that's it from our end, folks. We hope that you liked the video and the updated SRs. We will try our best to bring their comprehensive review as soon as possible. Until next time, ciao.